problem being that sort of the shallow work problem, and how we're not working to our, I wouldn't say potential, but to the point where we're fully productive. And so looking at it from experience, it's then crafting that to help people to the antithesis, to the opposite of shallow work, which is deep work, which is being all in on one single task, and where you're going to be able to be fully creative. So we have that creative component, but fully immersed in that quality creative thinking. And so another point to touch on in terms of legal design, of course, is what would bring that out. So knowing a wanted experience is, well, how do we design this experience? Eliminating interruptions and distractions. And there'll be and I have a lot of rules that people have to follow, but they're simple to follow in terms of the interruptions, and blocking those out. And then another way is, I've done some research to see what sounds and what music help facilitate people to best get to those points. So as they work, they're going to hear these sounds and soundscapes that will hopefully, or if not consciously hear it, they'll subconsciously hear it, and it'll help them sort of just further be in this state of flow, of this high intense ability to work fully concentrated. My name is Marty Finestone. I'm in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, and I am a lawyer and legal designer. On the lawyer side, I've been practicing for over 15 years as a commercial lawyer, working with a lot of tech companies, and most of that time has been spent in a private practice at a large law firm, but I've also been in-house and in government. About a year and a half ago, I decided to leave that private practice life behind and start a different kind of law practice. This would be one that would help in-house legal teams simplify their legal docs and legal ops, as I call it. So outside of the legal life, sort of blending on my creative. So as a legal creative, I also have been doing lately some art where I've been painting. So these toys, so these are some designer toys. These are the money dolls by Kid Robot, and I've been painting those. And always happy to talk to anyone about what my techniques and sort of what media and tools I use. But enough about that and me. This is going to be a very different masterclass for legal creatives. It is more of an experience. So rather than show or tell, we're going to do. And so just like legal design is a mindset shift for how lawyers typically think, and legal design is a shift from that typical critical analytical view to this is a mindset shift in terms of how people typically approach their workday. So the typical approach is shallow work, where you're distracted, you have interruptions, you are switch tasking, you might be multitasking, and you feel like you're doing a lot of work, you're busy, but you're not really getting good quality work done. You're sort of moving from something to something. So this is a solution to that, where we're going to help people and facilitate people to be all in on one single task for this block of time. They're going to be fully immersed in that task, and it's going to be something I guarantee is like nothing they've experienced before. That biggest takeaway is that there is a rather easy to implement solution to that shallow work. So if you find your day is just scattered and you're not getting to projects, you're not getting to the work done, you're going to see how this setup and changing some of the ways in terms of how you approach your working can get you to a much better state, a much more immersive state of work, and you're going to get more done in less time. So we talk often about the doing more with less. Well, this is about doing more in less time. So that's really a great way to respond to that doing more with less challenge.